Hi everyone, it's Tanya. I'm up here in the corner. Go see, up there, right there in the corner. We're going to do a coloring video today and I'm going to show you how to color Riley. All right, so the three markers that we always recommend for Riley are E33, E35, and E47. And you can conveniently buy these sets on our website at rileyandcompanyonline.com. And now that I have that out of the way, let me show you how easy Riley is to color. So I always use Copics. Copics are kind of my thing because I love how they blend. So when I use Copics, I always do an outline around the edge. Okay, just like that. And this is the Dress Up Riley set that I'm using. Now, after I do that, I always use circles to fill him in. And the reason for that is that alcohol blends with alcohol. So if you use an alcohol marker, and it looks like this one's going to run out. I hope this other one I have down here works. So I just fill the lines in. Then I'm going to go around his belly. Let's go down here and keep using the edge. So when you do circles like this, the alcohol touches the alcohol that I laid down on the edge, so it blends in and you don't see harsh lines like that. So now we have it completely filled in. And one of the great things about Copic markers that you will hear me say a lot is that just because it's E33 doesn't mean that it doesn't have a couple different layers of colors. So if we go back over this a second time and do circles, of course, it's going to give us a level of shading. All right, so we're just going to come back in with our little circles and give it a little bit of shading underneath his chin. Now I want this part right here to stay light, so I'm just going to do a few circles like this. And I'm going to darken him up here. All right, so now we have two layers with the same marker, which is fantastic. All right, so the next marker I'm going to use is E33. Now we're going to come in and just give him shading. So we're going to pretend that the light is coming from the front, from where we're seeing it, okay? So we're just going to give a little bit of shading like this. We know his ears are going to have shading, and back around the back of his head's going to have a little bit of shading, and probably under his chin. Okay, and a little under the arms. Okay, probably down here on his legs a little bit. Now, you can definitely see the lines, right? So, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to use my E33 that I just had, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to blend it with circles. All right? And what it's going to do is it's going to blend with the darker color and blend with the lighter color I've already laid down, which is this color. So you will barely see where it lines up. Same thing around here with his little chin, and around here. And the art of blending is to use minimal ink. You can always add ink, okay? But it's very difficult to take it away once you have it. All right, now I'm going to show you a very valuable little tool because I do this a lot, and sometimes it doesn't matter because you have the die, and sometimes it does. So in this case, can you see this right here? I hope you can see that. See right here where I had a little bit go over? This is a 0. It's a blender. So it's a 0 color. It has no color. More aptly called the magic eraser, because if you push from out to in, think you're pushing that way. All right, it's going to take the color that accidentally went over the line and push it back in to where it belongs, and it erases that color, and then it will dry clear. You see that? Woo! It's a 0. It's a 0. Colorless blender. You should have, every kit should have one of these if you're using any kind of alcohol markers. They're fabulous. And so finally, the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our E47 and we're just going to go around his little antlers. And then we're going to do circles. And I'm not sure why the markers that I grabbed are all the ones that are drying up. Dang it. All right. And then we'll do his little hooves. And come down here and do this hoof. And that hoof. And I've done these videos for all of the dress ups that we have, so make sure you go check them out. It's on our YouTube channel, and they are on the product pages as well. And again, I'm not going to color this one because you know how. I'm just going to show you how to color this one. All right. Every dress up set comes with the 2 poses of the animals, so it gives you a little bit of fun to play around with. And of course they have a matching die too. So there you have it. Now the same goes with this marker as with the other markers, right? If you want a little darker color, you can add just a little bit more under his little antlers there. It's going to give me just this, it's going to match the shade perfectly, but it's just going to give me a little bit more color. Okay, and you can also add a little bit more under his hooves because you know those are facing down, so they're going to have a little bit of a shadow. And the insides here. All right, perfect. We're done. If you want to get a little bit fancier, grab your white pen, okay? And a white pen is fabulous for just doing highlights. So we put a highlight on his ear and a highlight on his ear and maybe a little across his nose and a couple there. And that's it. And there's your basic Riley dress up. And I will see you in another video. Have a great day.